Against the bar, Alexander North savored the last sip of his drink. The spaceport was a cacophony of voices, each blending into a symphony of interstellar dialects. The dim lighting and eclectic decor gave the place a uniquely charming atmosphere. He was a seasoned soldier, his uniform bearing the marks of countless battles. Here, among the myriad faces of different species, he felt a strange sense of belonging. His peace was abruptly shattered by a loud, mocking voice. "You call those weapons?" A quasar sneered, its bulbous eyes fixed on Alexander. The alien staggered slightly, clearly intoxicated. "Human firearms are nothing but primitive toys." Alexander set his glass down slowly, turning to face the quasar. "Primitive, you say?" he replied. "Human weapons have evolved significantly. They are powerful, precise, and reliable." The quasar laughed, a harsh, grating sound. "Compared to our energy weapons, your slug throwers are obsolete." The other patrons turned to watch, intrigued by the unfolding confrontation. Alexander's eyes narrowed. He knew a challenge when he saw one. "How about a demonstration?" he proposed, standing tall. "Let's see how my primitive weapons fare against your advanced tech." The quasar's companions, a mix of species, exchanged curious glances. The bar fell silent, all eyes on Alexander and the quasar. "Fine," the quasar slurred. "But don't cry when your toys fail." Alexander smiled, the challenge accepted. He motioned to the door. "Let's take this outside." A crowd gathered in the open area outside the bar, the night sky above them twinkling with distant stars. Alexander stood at one end, his rifle slung over his shoulder, and the quasar at the other, holding an energy blaster. Spectators whispered among themselves, eager to see the outcome of this impromptu contest. Alexander unslung his Colt M36A4 rifle, its sleek, matte black surface catching the ambient light. "This is the Colt M36A4," he announced, his voice carrying over the murmurs. "Reliable, powerful, and precise." He aimed at a series of targets set up along the perimeter and squeezed the trigger. The rifle barked, each shot hitting its mark with pinpoint accuracy. The crowd murmured in appreciation, even as the quasar scoffed. "Impressive for a toy. But watch this." The quasar raised its blaster and fired. Bright bolts of energy streaked through the air, striking the targets. The hits were less precise, the energy dissipating slightly upon impact. Alexander then drew his Beretta 12 Malawan Quachas, a sidearm known for its stopping power. "And this?" he said, taking aim and firing a rapid series of shots. Each bullet found its target, the kinetic impact visibly more effective than the energy blasts. The crowd's whispers grew louder, a mix of admiration and surprise. The quasar's confidence wavered, but it still maintained a defiant stance. "Luck," it muttered. Nothing more. Alexander walked up to the quasar, his expression serious. "It's not luck. It's innovation and adaptability. Our firearms are designed to work under any condition, to be reliable no matter what." Before the quasar could respond, a quasar engineer stepped forward, curiosity replacing skepticism in its eyes. "May I?" it asked, gesturing toward the Colt. Alexander approved, handing over the rifle. The engineer examined it closely, noting the craftsmanship and advanced features integrated into its design. It fired a few test rounds, visibly impressed by the smooth operation and minimal recoil. The crowd leaned in, their interest piqued by the engineer's reaction. "This is not what I expected," the engineer admitted, handing the rifle back to Alexander. "There's a level of precision and reliability here that we haven't achieved with our energy weapons." Alexander nodded, a small smile playing on his lips. Humanity has always thrived on innovation. We take pride in making the most out of what we have. The quasar engineer's respect was evident, but the original challenger remained stubborn, unwilling to concede just yet. A new voice cut through the air, belonging to an older alien with a commanding presence. "Enough talk. Let's see a real test of these weapons," it said. The elder alien set up a series of moving targets, increasing the challenge. Alexander accepted the gauntlet. He demonstrated the versatility of his firearms by hitting each target with remarkable accuracy. His movements were fluid, his focus unwavering. The crowd watched in awe as Alexander showcased the effectiveness of human weaponry in dynamic scenarios. The elder alien stepped forward, nodding appreciatively. "Your weapons are indeed impressive, human," it acknowledged. "But can they perform under real combat conditions?" Alexander's eyes met the elder's, a silent understanding passing between them. "There's only one way to find out," he said, his tone steady. "Let's hope we never have to face such a test, but if we do, I'll be ready." Before the Quasar could respond, a deafening alarm blared through the spaceport. The crowd's attention snapped to the loudspeakers as a voice announced, "Pirate attack imminent. All personnel to defensive positions." Chaos erupted as people scrambled for cover. Alexander's training kicked in instantly. "Everyone, form a defensive line!" he shouted, his authoritative tone cutting through the panic. The aliens, including the Quasar, hesitated but then followed his lead. Pirates poured into the spaceport, their weapons blazing. Alexander took cover behind a crate, firing his rifle with deadly precision. The aliens, using their energy weapons, joined the fight. However, their blasters began to overheat and fail under the continuous fire. "Fall back!" Alexander ordered, covering the retreat. The aliens' eyes widened as they realized their technological superiority was failing them. Alexander's firearms, however, continued to perform flawlessly. His Beretta 12 Malawin Quachas took down enemies at close range, while the Colt M36A4 provided accurate support from a distance. The tide of battle turned as the defenders regrouped, their combined firepower driving the pirates back. Alexander's leadership and the reliability of his weapons played a crucial role in repelling the attackers. The battle raged on, the air filled with the sounds of gunfire and energy blasts. Alexander's keen eyes scanned the battlefield, identifying weak points in the pirates' assault. He directed the defenders with precision, his calm demeanor a stark contrast to the chaos around him. An alien soldier, pinned down by a pirate squad, called out for help. Alexander sprinted across the battlefield, taking out the pirates with well-placed shots. "Stay low and keep moving!" he shouted, helping the alien to safer ground. The soldier nodded, gratitude evident in its eyes. Alexander's actions inspired the other defenders, human and alien alike. They fought with renewed vigor, their trust in Alexander's leadership growing with each passing moment. The pirates, sensing their momentum waning, launched a desperate, all-out attack. Alexander anticipated their move. "Hold the line!" he commanded, his voice cutting through the din of battle. He coordinated a counteroffensive, using the terrain to their advantage. The defenders moved as one, their combined efforts overwhelming the pirates. Amidst the chaos, Alexander noticed a pirate commander issuing orders from a vantage point. "Take out their leader!" he yelled, pointing to the commander. A squad of aliens, recognizing the strategic importance, focused their fire on the commander. Alexander took a deep breath, aimed, and fired a single, decisive shot. The pirate commander fell, and the attackers' resolve crumbled. With their leader down, the pirates began to retreat. Alexander didn't relent, pushing the defenders to maintain pressure. "Drive them back!" he urged. The combined force of human firearms and alien energy weapons proved too much for the pirates, who fled the battlefield in disarray. As the dust settled, Alexander scanned the area, ensuring no threats remained. The defenders cheered, their victory hard-earned and well-deserved. Alexander's leadership had been instrumental, his strategies turning the tide in their favor. As the last pirate fell, the spaceport erupted in cheers. The once mocking Quasar approached Alexander, its expression changed from disdain to respect. "I misjudged you," it admitted, its tone sincere. "Your weapons and your tactics saved us." Alexander nodded, wiping sweat from his brow. "It's not about the weapon, but how you use it. And we humans have a knack for making the most out of what we've got." The shared battle experience created an unexpected bond between Alexander and the alien defenders. The Quasar extended a hand, a gesture of newfound respect and camaraderie. Alexander clasped it firmly, a silent agreement that bridged the gap between their species. As the spaceport returned to normalcy, the unity forged in the heat of battle stood as a testament to human innovation and resilience. The lesson was clear: in the face of adversity, strength lies in adaptability and cooperation. The leaders of the various alien factions, having witnessed the effectiveness of human weaponry and strategy, began to view humanity as a valuable ally rather than a primitive race. And so, a new chapter of interstellar relations was set in motion, with Alexander at the forefront of this evolving alliance. The spaceport buzzed with activity as repairs began. Alien engineers and human technicians worked side by side, their efforts a symbol of newfound unity. Alexander supervised the work, ensuring everything was on track. He was approached by a high-ranking alien official, a member of the Interstellar Council. "You have earned our respect, Alexander," the official said. "Your leadership and the performance of your weapons were crucial in our defense. We see now that we underestimated human ingenuity." Alexander smiled modestly. "Thank you. It was a team effort. Everyone played their part," the official agreed. "Indeed. This experience has taught us the value of cooperation. We would like to invite you to participate in our strategic meetings. Your insights could greatly benefit our collective defense strategies." Alexander accepted the offer, recognizing the opportunity to strengthen interstellar relations. As he walked through the spaceport, he noticed the camaraderie among the defenders. Humans and aliens exchanged stories, their shared experience breaking down barriers and fostering mutual respect. The Quasar engineer from earlier approached Alexander, a thoughtful expression on its face. "I've been thinking about your weapons," it said. "There are aspects of their design that could enhance our own technology. Perhaps we could collaborate, combining our strengths." Alexander's eyes lit up at the prospect. "That sounds like a great idea. We could learn a lot from each other." The conversation marked the beginning of a promising partnership. The Quasar engineer and Alexander began working together, sharing knowledge and expertise. Their collaboration led to the development of hybrid weapons, combining the best elements of human firearms and alien energy technology. As the days passed, the spaceport became a hub of innovation and cooperation. The Interstellar Council held its meetings there, with Alexander playing a key role in the discussions. His insights, born from years of military experience, proved invaluable in shaping new defense strategies. The once divided factions now worked as one, their unity a powerful force against any threat. The pirate attack had been a catalyst for change, bringing about a new era of collaboration and mutual respect. Alexander's leadership and the performance of human weapons had been the turning point, showcasing the potential of human ingenuity in the face of adversity. As Alexander looked out at the bustling spaceport, he felt a deep sense of satisfaction. The journey from a barroom challenge to a pivotal battle had been unexpected, but it had led to something greater. The strength of human innovation and adaptability had not only earned respect but also forged lasting alliances. In the grand scheme of the galaxy, this victory was but a small step. Yet, it was a step toward a future where different species could stand together, united by a common goal. And in that future, Alexander knew humanity would have a vital role to play, not as primitive beings but as equals and allies.